Hey, what's up guys? Welcome once again to the channel. As you already read from the title, we're going to be talking about Optimize 21, which is going to be taking place tomorrow all the way to the 20th, which I think is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's going to be very interesting. Remember that Optimize 21 is nothing more than the event or the conferences of AspenTech. If you have been working with AspenTech software, you already know that it's one of the most important, if not the most important software that exists right now for process simulation, optimization, process management, asset management, and all those things that are very, let's say, not so hardcore in our chemical engineering syllabus as a student, but are very important in actual asset management or going to the plant, supply chain, always trying to improve the engineering behind our products. Okay. What I want to do is, let me go rapidly. I want to show you this, which is the email I got. I didn't know that tomorrow it was going to be the event, but let me here. Let's sorry about it. Let's start here. Okay, it's one day away. I want to be very concise and quick. What I want to do is to check out the event, what's tomorrow is going to be, and some recommendations for you guys. So first things first, I really like the idea of getting together with other AspenTech users. I do think it's always important to get in our community and get to know each other, get to know who are the important people, who are the guys taking the shots or saying what are the trends. Also, if you're into certain industries, why not check out what's going on in such industries? Okay, it's going to be, so essentially this is a virtual experience on Optimize 21. So to be honest, I wasn't in Optimize 20 or so. Yeah, this is new to me. To be honest, I'm more than excited to check out Optimize 21. Remember that this is a free event. You can get some special training if you're into the softwares. Those are, of course, paid. But the content, which I think is the core content, is the public speakers, the conferences, and all that. So let's get very quickly into this. I don't want to check the content itself. It's just for you to know what you get when you enroll, or let's say get into here. Let's see.
How will you make the most of your Optimize experience? Hi, I'm Lauren Schwartz, the Chief Marketing Officer at AspenTech, and we're so excited to bring you Optimize 21, the must-attend global event as you look to accelerate your digital journey.
Okay, as stated guys, it's the most event to go if you want to accelerate your way to go online.
Virtual, so while we'll miss the opportunity to meet and greet you in person, we have some great features to help you optimize your experience. Let's start with the at-a-glance agenda. Here you can see all of the keynotes, panel discussions, industry tracks, and product demos. More than 100 sessions in all. Of particular note is the opening keynote from AspenTech CEO Antonio.
So this is great. As he stated, these are the most important or the most expected keynotes. This is Antonio Pietri, which is of course the CEO. This is the very first speaking guest, or not guest, the very first speaker, and I will definitely be there tomorrow.
Antonio Pietri, a sustainability panel led by Lynn Tatum from IHS Markit, and a keynote on day 2 featuring Tracy Countryman from Accenture. There are also numerous...
So that part on Accenture we're going to see later on, but if you're into maybe getting your process engineering expertise and you want to maybe jump to some other type of work, for instance, consulting, this will definitely be a good keynote to get the idea of how Accenture and other companies like Accenture itself are adapting to these new trends.
Solution and industry tracks, including new for this year, a dedicated pharma and biotech track, and a metals and mining track.
Okay, so that's great. If you were before on Optimize, you already know what's all about. But in this specific year, we're going to be checking out, or they're going to be exploring pharma and the minerals, metallurgic which is also an interesting aspect of AspenTech softwares, because I do know that many people will not relate mining with AspenTech software itself, but apparently they are exploring this. So it will be great to see what they have to offer to us.
Plus hear from the influential voices in the industry during our Women's Leadership Forum. And for our friends in APAC and Latin America, we're offering several regional sessions.
Okay, so great to have some panel leadered by female, and of course we want to see the content of it. I'm not quite familiar with that content. Let me go back. So yeah, essentially it's fostering diverse and inclusive communities. So that's something very important in the workplace and especially in the industry. I do think every day more and more female engineers are getting to the industry, and of course we should be able to give them a place, not only able to work, but that they enjoy working on.
APAC and Latin America.
This is for Latin and China. If you're into maybe Spanish content, well, actually these are in English, kind of interesting. Oh, okay. What regional briefing in Spanish? The regional panel discussion is going to be in Spanish, so that's great. You want to check out your Spanish in Spanish. So guys, if you want to check it out, you can do it. Also in China.
We're offering in your local times Q&A, so you can engage.
So the most powerful thing I will recommend is to attend to live sessions, because you can do your questions. So if you want to check out what's going on with the bio industry of fuels, and there is a keynote presenter, and they're talking about, I don't know, how process can be optimized for biofuel diesel or so, you will be able to question that directly. Whether if you just wait and expect the recorded video, well, you will not be able to do the question. So I do think this is the powerful part on the interaction itself, and also, I don't know how to say it, you will feel more on a part of the event rather than just a video recorded, which is doesn't make you feel that you're in a conference.
With presenters from leading companies in the tech app, you can connect with tech experts. And when you download the Optimize app, you can connect with fellow attendees easily.
So that's also an important thing. If you are registered, you will be able to download this app for free, either for iOS or Android. I already downloaded the app, and it seems interesting. Will be cool to connect with other fellow chemies and process simulators engineers, and yeah, whoever is there willing to connect, I'll be there.
Securely through the event community. We encourage you to take advantage of and truly make the Optimize experience month.
Okay, so stated before, 18 to the 20th, so the following 3 days. Very quick things that you can do. Visit the agenda, which we're going to be doing in a few seconds. How to watch and participate. This is very straightforward, but I do think they have this for those maybe old school guys that might not be that common into virtual conferences and all that. It's very straightforward. You go to the room, check out, click, broadcast, and you will get your video. Explore digital pavilions. There are several pavilions. Pavilions, I think it's essentially just rooms for materials they want to present. For instance, poster pavilion, demo pavilion, and partner pavilion. Also a game pavilion. That's interesting. Let's check it out. Poster pavilion, check out the many on-demand customer poster video presentations. Okay, so that's great. If you are into a certain type of industry, let me go for refining. So there's one, there's two. Okay, only two. Let's go for gas absorption maybe. No. Apps, okay, no. Gas cleaning maybe. Well, gas. Okay, so to be honest, it sounds kind of great. Beyond oil and gas, all the way to chicken soup. Let's see what's this all about. The title is very catchy. Let's ignore text. Let's go directly to the video.
Greetings from the city of Pavilion, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm Harvey Welker. You can see the art museum from Brain Computer. Please email me at HJ.
Okay, so apparently these are the main, let's see, posters which are actually mini conferences. So you got the overview of what's going on with the process and all that. Then you have the background, how they have been trying to attack this problem, what's the status quo and all that, and then the solution proposal, what they did for it in order to solve it, and finally results. So what did they got? So yes, I don't want to spoil you guys, so sorry about it. Let's take it away. But this is essentially what you can do here. You can go already and check out some demo on Petronas if you're already familiar with it. It's a very huge company on the Malaysia. Here. Okay.
Encourage and give.
Amplifying scheduling effectiveness via APS. Okay, so if you're into, maybe you're already working in supply and scheduling production, this can be helpful for you. So the overview, the background, what's the actual status quo, proposal of the solution, and final results. So you can do this for all of these depending on your choice. They are also separated, for instance, planning schedule, performance engineering for energy, control and optimization, which I would say this is the most common one. It's Braskem, Aramco, Eni. Those are very important oil and gas companies. Let's actually check this one right here. Successful implementation of Aspen DMC3 controller on 1.3 put at the end selective hydrogen reactor. If you're into hydrogenation or maybe overall refining, you may check this out. Oops.
We will now talk about the main games evolved.
Okay, overview, background, solution, and final results. So those are the so-called posters. Let's go to the demo pavilion. Before I can start, I can assume this is going to be demo for software. So see AspenTech Industrial AI Solutions in action. So this is like the dream if you're into AspenTech and want to get to know what are all the other softwares. Maybe you're used to Aspen Plus and HYSYS, and you know there are a lot of softwares out there that are implemented in AspenTech, but you don't have idea of what's that. This is the point to get to know that. So Aspen has the AI or the Internet of Things. You got APM, asset performance. You got performance engineering and design. You got production and value chain optimization. And the AspenTech University. So for now, let's get to know what's going on with the artificial intelligence of things, or the AIoT. So actually I have not much idea. I haven't read what's going on with the industry. But apparently improving enterprise performance with Aspen Enterprise Insight applications. To be honest, I'm quite excited for this.
Enterprise Insights is a cloud-based enterprise performance management platform for flow areas. Our shortcuts alert features on a plant, allowing shift managers to report.
Okay, so there is some shift management there.
And handle workflow is simple. You access the edit workflow figure tricks.
Actually, to be honest, guys, I don't know if you have been working with WordPress, but this looks a lot like
Triggers
WordPress.
are a really useful way to keep your performing. And as you can see, if I open up one of these dialog boxes, we have all of these.
So yeah, it sounds cool. To be honest, I'm not quite familiar with the Aspen AIoT hub.
Implemented in an application. Get this configured. This stream is data. So as you can see.
Okay. Well, you got the idea. If you want to check out personally, I will be doing this later on for myself. I will sit down with my cup of coffee, relax, and try to understand what's going on. Then we got the partner pavilion, which are partners that are going to be presenting some kind of materials. They got Accenture, McKinsey, Emerson, Wood, in-process, and simulation partner. So the interesting part right here is that if you're into Accenture or consulting or maybe Schlumberger, all these things, you can go and check out what's going on with the consulting part of AspenTech. So optimized sessions, you got circular economy, you got more than ever, it is time to rethink digital transformation, which is, I do think, the one that they recommended with Tracy Countryman. and polymer digital twin at a global energy petrochemical major. McKinsey has only 2 here, so the sustainability imperative in a world that decarbonizes, how do the energy companies thrive? And Emerson, okay, no, I think these are written content. Wood, okay, not much on wood, and in process FCC units. So actually, guys, I always get a lot of questions on FCC units, so this will be like the perfect class or session for you. It's going to be using Aspen HYSYS, and we'll be simulating a refinery which is going to be optimizing towards excellence. So it sounds cool. Or if you're into the depropanized column, which is the petrochemical part on getting propane and removing propane from all the other gases, sounds great. So I'm kind of wondering if I will be able to attend to these 2, because Thursday is the hardest day for me because I do have some things to do, but I want to attend those. And okay, CMacro, digital twin of industrial crystallizers using Aspen custom model. So this is recommended for all those that want to do things with the Aspen custom modeler. We all know that we can do unit operations of our own. Well, this is one good case for that. And sorry guys, let me lower the volume. Apparently this is the game Pavilion. Oops. How many demos? I don't know. How many demos were they? Let's say go for 12. Okay. How many key industry topic sessions? I will say 5. I don't know if I'm correct or not, but they are giving me points, which I don't know what are these. Which tracks are new to this? Bio, no, pharma, and mining. Okay, so they are just giving me points for the sake of answering. And complete a survey, I already did 3. Join the mosaic. What's this? Let's upload this one. And let's upload this one. And well, I don't know what's this, complete a survey or join the mosaic. Well, anyways, this is, oh, okay, so this is, yeah, sorry about this guy, I didn't know there was audio right here. Let's play this. Oh, wait for it. Okay. Ooh. Ah. From which prestigious university did Aspen get its start? I will assume MIT, because I do know they were from Boston, and I do know it's not Harvard because MIT is so super technology. Ah! Okay. This month, AspenTech launched which version of Aspen 1 software? Wow, it's version 12, but I don't know if it's 0.1. I think it's 0.1. And okay, trying to get the most. What was the first product introduced by AspenTech? Actually, I'm not quite sure if Aspen Plus or PIMS. I will go for Plus because my favorite software. And sorry guys, you need to cope watching me play. AspenTech is listed on which major stock exchange? I do think it's Nasdaq. Not quite sure. Ah! Okay, that was in 2017. What suite of AI powered products? Alright, let's go for APM. Okay, so I don't know how this will end up this month. Okay, already. Okay, so I think we're done. 570. Okay, so if you're competitive, guys, you can go against Vicky Athanasiou, 2000 points. 500, 300, okay. Anyways, this was the game Pavilion. Sorry for the distraction, guys. I got stowed away. And finally, let's go to actually what we wanted to check. Sorry about this. I was telling you about this part, which all the sessions are going to be recorded, but actually they specify that not all these sessions are going to be recorded. So I tried checking out here for the availability and checked out for the live only sessions, and apparently there is not any session that is going to be only live. But to be honest, I don't know if they are going to be waiting until the session ends and then decide that this is only or was a live session, or if it's going to be on demand. But what is funny is that they actually have two types on demand, so through 5 to 20 and through 6 to 30. So I'm not quite sure what does that mean. Let's clear that. If you are into theme, let's say that you're into sustainability, you will be able to filter all this. Let's get away. If you are in type of industry, maybe you're into polymers, or maybe you're into oil and gas or refining, you can do it and you will see all this. You can filter all that. What I will recommend you, and I do think is the most normal approach, will be to go to the agenda and the glance, which is here. Very straightforward. And this agenda was the one that I showed you in the last video. Okay. So agenda key, this is very important. Scroll down to see Asia Pacific sessions. So just for the sake of Asia, they had several time differences right here, but doesn't mean that this is the content for the general public. Keynote, remember keynote is nothing more than a conference. Key industry topic, I assume it's a keynote related to normal industry. Then we have Ask Performance Management, which is interesting aspect. Then we have the artificial intelligence of things. This is what I will recommend to check out, even though it might not be something that has a good fit for you. This is definitely going to be interesting because this is what the chemical industries and process industries overall are heading. Then we got performance engineering and design, and finally production and value chain. Not to forget the new two topics, pharma and mining. So I'm going for sure to check out the future starts with industrial AI. I always recommend for you guys to attend to the very first moment or inauguration of online conference, actually all type of conference. But the good thing is that you will be able to understand the type of event. Is it going to be formal, not formal? Is it going to be live, or is it going to be recorded? What things do you need to know? Should you need to rush to certain areas or not? This is the most important part, to get there first, understand how it's going to be, and once that you know all about this, then you can relax and actually select all the topics that you would like to see. What I will do is that I will attend early, which is kind of early here in my hometown, but still I do think it's worth it. Then I will be checking out. These are essentially the blocks that I was telling you guys. So 10 to 12, 10 to 11, 10 to 12, 10 to 12. So probably you're wondering, why are they like mixing? The idea is for you to attend the most important ones, and then you can see the the recorded replay. So I will most likely focus my attention into the things that I personally don't know that much about, the AIoT, the artificial intelligence of things. I do want to check out APM. It's been a long time I haven't checked out APM. APM is nothing more than this type of softwares that help you do better decisions. And with like the overall type of company, I don't know how to explain it, but overall it's like controlling all the assets, knowing where's where, like logistically speaking, supply, operationally, technically, safety, all are in a single, let's say, suite. So I want to check out that as well. But let's say I want to get, if I have time, to random things that I things that I know I'm not that passionate about, but maybe if I get to know more about the field, I will be able to maybe find something interesting, and why not maybe even explore more on that. So get to know more things. That's the main goal of this type of process events, to get to know processes, companies, industries, people, and keep growing as a chemical engineer. It's not enough just to know the things that we were taught at school. Anyways, guys, I don't want to get that technical because you can do it by yourself. Actually, this is just like the big picture, as stated before. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On Friday, you have the live training, which are the sessions that I told you that you can pay for. It's $150 for each session. I think you can attend up to 2 sessions because I think it's 2-hour session or 3 hours. I'm not quite sure. Check it out if you want to do it. And for now, let's go to the very core part. Let's go to Tuesday. And this is the order. So if you're a freak of order like I am, then you can go this here. I will be checking the very first 2 for sure. Then circular economy. Yeah, I'm pretty into that. I also marked this one, but I don't know if they have the same timing. So, geez, I don't know. I will hope that they are recorded and see later on what's up with the other, because I'm going to lose all of these. Lose this one. Well, actually, this is only 15 minutes. I could attend. What else? Our strength. These are schools. Okay, I'm going to be adding the ones that I see I can attend live, and then maybe something later. I do want to check out this panel. I personally prefer panels because there is interaction of people. It's not only one person just presenting a keynote or a presentation just for the sake of doing it. And as you can see here, it starts 2 minutes before the session. So I'm pretty sure that you will be able to click something here and just check out the video. And okay, what else do we have here? Reliance. I'm kind of familiar with Reliance Industries. So you can do it either for the people, for the job title, for the company, or for the topic. Okay. Integrated now. Okay, I do want to check out this, understanding column performance with hybrid models. Evaluating Aspen. Okay, I do not have that much of idea of PIMS or PIMS, so it will be good to see. And of course, okay, they mix, but I will prefer to go to the AIoT. And this is how you will be checking out the content for tomorrow. Make no worries if you miss something. It's most likely going to be later for you to check out. And Wednesday, let's go to Wednesday all the way up. So special session in China, AAMA, okay. I do want to check out Tracy's Countryman keynote, a new era of sustainability as well. So as you can see, the most generic but important ones are early in the morning. So try to make time for that. Let's go for panels. Okay, the following one. And the following one. Oops. The role of design in meeting sustainability targets. Refinery saves 20 million per year by reducing failures of pet coke. Okay, why not? Lithium, of course, I'm into some batteries, and Aspen Dynamic as well. Aspen AIoT, okay, I said to myself that I want to get to know what is the Aspen AIoT. And finally, last day. Okay, here it is. This is the China, okay. No. So this is the first one, accelerating digital transformation. I mean, FCC unit operation. Oh, that was the one that we were checking before. So definitely going to check that as well. Maximizing. I want to get some panels. Okay, this one was the one that was recommended on the video, which is essentially on the importance of women in leadership roles. I'm into that. It's also good to see what is the trend in chemical engineering companies or so. Of course, if you're a woman, I'm pretty sure that you are interested. But as a man, it's also important to see what we can do and what can we should avoid and all that. We are very uneducated on that, so it doesn't hurt. Okay. Aspen supply chain sounds interesting. AspenTech dynamics, I'm into that as well. Okay, digital excellence for engineering design. That sounds catchy. And before we finish, let me check out at least one. Okay, so one of my friends works at, or knows that part of Aspen MTEL. Will be great to check out what's all about it, because I do not have that much of idea of how MTEL works. Okay guys, so that was it. Let me just check this out for the sake of checking out this all the way down. So that was it overall. The idea, so that was it. The main idea of this video. I wanted to show you all the things that are going to occur tomorrow from the 18th to the 20th. This is free. Take advantage of these guys, especially nowadays that we have relatively free time because we are in the pandemic. Most of students are studying back at home, or most of us that are working at home. So take some time. This is, I don't know how long it's going to be recorded, all those recordings, because it says that you will be able to get access 24 hours after the video ended, or the session ended. But I don't know how long it's going to be present. Maybe 1 month, 2 months, I don't know. But why let it go? Take advantage right now and check out what's going on with the industry. So guys, thank you for checking out the content. Hopefully I see you tomorrow in the networking events. I'll be there as Emmanuel Ortega, or the chemical engineering guy. I hopefully can add my nickname there. But anyways guys, take care, take advantage of the event, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.